2021 Toyota Tacoma Access Cab V6 long bed. Just a little review of the interior. I'm going to do a more in-depth review of the whole truck coming up soon when I get to the 2-year mark of ownership. Bought this late 2021. It's been great so far. I'm going to go ahead and crank it up. Just going to do a little bit of a short video on the interior from where I sit in the driver's seat, of course. And even though this is a base model, it comes standard with a lot of good stuff. I mean, it has the auto cruise control, the radar cruise control. It comes with the auto high beams, headlights, all that good stuff, all the safety sense, the lane assist, getting too close to a vehicle kind of thing. If you can turn that off, you can adjust that stuff if you want to, of course. I've got a little over 14,000 miles on it, and gas mileage is pretty good on this thing. I mean, I get on the highway, I get about 26, 27 miles to the gallon. I'm not a speed demon. I drive it, fairly slow. I mean, in a Tacoma, you're not going to be a speed demon pretty much, right? So they're not known for overwhelming power as far as off the line kind of speed, So, now in town is a little different. Now in town, city driving, which I do a mixture of, it gets about in the low 20s miles per gallon. Not bad though, but it's this vehicle. These Tacomas are, and the thing I really like about it, I love about it, is that it's simplicity. It is old school form right here now for a 2021 model. I mean, this technology is like probably 10 years, or probably older than that for the most part, except for the stuff they added on as far as the safety stuff. Now this model does come, even though it's a base model, it comes with the auto climate control, dual climate control, and all that good stuff. Now it does have the extra power button. I added some of these decals to kind of be funny, where it has just blank, where I don't have certain features that the higher trim levels do, of course. I added these little decals on there. You can see that. But it has a good cubby right there. Your PowerPoint thing right here. Now, these things have a lot of cup holders, so I've added some little things in there, of course, your little cup little saucers in there. Good old gear shift is still, old school. Check this out. You don't see this too often anymore. A hand brake, emergency brake. Love it. Pretty big little cubby there for storage. You can add things, a little attachment in here to make a second story, but I haven't done that. But the seats are pretty comfortable. I mean, people complain about the seating position. I know it's kind of low. That's the Tacoma thing, though. I know the brand new ones are going to be a different, of course. Now, and I'm pretty comfortable in here, and I'm 6'2". I'm not a small guy, So, but I've been fine. It's been good with me. So, I did have LED lighting added to this one, which is great. It's been good. I really like that part of it. But this is the front part of it. And like I said, this is old school. I mean, even down to just, you manually change adjust these things, which I like. I'm totally fine with, I mean, but it's not overwhelming. There's not 1,000 buttons on here to know what to do with. It's pretty simple. It's a simple layout. Everything's easy to reach. The old analog here, pretty much, for the most part, is what you have as far as gauges. But it's fine. I mean, you can adjust a lot of stuff here on this button right here. You can look at different things, and your average fuel economy in every trip. You can see what your fuel economy is. But over here, You know, you have controls for your audio, but you know, it's nothing super special. It's not the huge 15-20 inch screen kind of thing. I don't need that. I don't have to have that. You know, this is a daily driver for the most part. It is a workhorse for me too. I use it a lot to haul things. I haven't pulled anything. I know the towing capacity on these, the V6 long bed, is 6,800 pounds. I've definitely loaded up the back a lot with the bed, with a lot of stuff on the property. I use it for hauling and it's a good work truck. So, but I try to keep it clean. I need to vacuum, of course, the floors, but I keep it dusted well and all that in here. So in the back, you can tell I've got the jump seats. It has the jump seats with the adjustable headrest, folds down, so you know, so it won't obstruct your view from the back. It does have the sliding glass, manual sliding glass window back there, which is cool. You can let air in, but it's a pretty good bit of room in the back. I mean, that's a lot of storage room. You know, we haven't used this. The only way we haven't, nobody's sat, you know, as passengers back here except for our dogs, which work out fine. But it's a good bit of storage. I mean, you can put a lot of stuff back there, more than you realize actually. But no complaints. So far, it has been a good one. But yeah, it's just wanted to give you a look there at it. This material's kind of soft compared to this part, so it's, you know, when you put your elbow down, it's soft. Here it's got, you know, all the other controls here that you need. The AC, I like these little vents here are all I need. But yeah, like I said, I will do a more in-depth review of the whole thing, exterior, interior, how it drives. It drives fine. You know, these trucks are an old school throwback, y'all. I mean, this thing is like leaf springs in the rear, suspension, drum brakes in the rear, which, you know, drum brakes last a long time. That thing's just last. I'm fine with it. Leaf springs, you know, talk about old school, way back, 50s, 60s, but they last. They will last almost forever. I mean, so you know, it's a truck. I use it as a truck. You know, if we want to take longer trips, we go in the RAV4 for that. You know, so, but so far so good. Share your thoughts. Thanks for watching. God bless. See you soon.